Robert has talked about 2.5 hours about the internet marketing part of marketing, which while we're heavily involved in some of our businesses in Asia, he's the expert, not me. Now, but it's clear to see there is just a multitude of permutations on the internet marketing side, and Robert's going to finish tomorrow morning. But and there's a huge difference, a quantum difference between the SEO searches and the PPC, and there's multiple permutations beneath each category. And needless to say, notwithstanding, we're proponents of the non-SEO, but the pay-per-click avenues. Both alternatives are required, or should be at least looked at, to help build your business. There's not a business that I know of, including prostitution, that can't use internet marketing. I mean, in fact, internet marketing is Craigslist and all that stuff, where unfortunately some bad things have happened to some Craigslist people. I mean, is used for prostitution. But I mean, from A to Z, it's used. And whether you're in the lumber business in the middle of nowhere, or you're in New York City like the two kids, I mean, it's used, and used heavily. And the game has changed since I've known Robert a long time. The game has changed. He showed what his first ad looked like, which looked like something I might have put up, and what the new modern stuff looks like. There's still people putting up those first kind of ads, because now you can put up a website, what, in 30 minutes, 60 minutes? I mean, it's really fast. And most of the people that are out there that are watching this thing on YouTube don't realize that. Most of the people think, and I'm not trying to take business away from webmasters and stuff like that, but when you pay hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars to do SEO work or internet marketing work or build websites, it's normally way too much. I think I made the example early on that I believe the United States government's new website cost about $250 million. There's no way humanly fucking possible that you could spend $247 million putting up a website. None. I don't give a fuck how you do it. And maybe that's why our Tarp money has gone so fucked up that we try to put in trillions of dollars. I told you about some of the big companies that I've been involved with, the hundreds of millions of dollars that have been spent. I don't know how. So it has to be watched carefully. And when you have your own in-house people like we do, I mean, and a lot of you guys are in the internet game, you understand. Benoit understands a lot of the stuff that we talk about. But the guys that are watching this YouTube don't understand. And just in my own businesses, in the business here, the girl that's behind the camera, the difference between $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 to build a website, if I remember correctly, and $500 to build a website in India or the Philippines, because you don't know. The irony of all this is you may hire somebody in New York, you may hire somebody in London, you may hire somebody in Edinburgh, you may hire somebody in Chicago that's charging you in that currency, and they're outsourcing it to Bangladesh, Bangalore, or Manila. And you don't know that. You don't know that. And so it's something to be very careful. Tomorrow we're going to finish up on internet marketing, and we're going to, like sex, it all comes at the end. We're going to talk about the remaining part of financing your dream, and also the pre-conclusion and conclusion. Now, are there any questions on anything that we talked about so far? No. Okay. Who do I see tonight?
Me.
3? Yeah, I see 3. Okay, and dinner's at the same time. Remember, tomorrow night is
6:30.
Kilt.
6:30, yeah?
Yeah, Kilt, and get all dressed up. And so, thanks a lot. We had a good time.